Hello, I'm Clinton Cuddington, principal at Measured Architecture in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Hi, my name is Tamotsu Tongu from the Vancouver, originally from Japan.
Hello, my name is Kumpei Wakino. I'm from Vancouver. I'm also originally from Japan.
And in speaking about our project, we are a collaborative team that have come together to old friends, people who I've worked with Tamotsu for many years. Kumpei, new relationship forming. The work that Measured typically looks to do is work that has built into it a process that is in alignment with the outcomes of these types of manifestations. And while an architecture firm that's dealing with rigid hard-edge forms and constructs, I was very excited to be able to be involved in a project like this, not only to be part of the vision, but also to continue to learn from the people that I work with. And that's an important part of our process, is that we try not to begin finished and have an idea fully formulated. So often in our work we'll speak to the process as a valuable contributor to inform us along our way. And of course the structure that we've created is meant to be a type of structure which is derivative of an ancient form, and I'll let the team speak further to that. But fundamentally, in a distilled format, it's the idea of a vessel. And our hope with a space like this is to move to an introspective world where one can move down the vessel to a central location of pause and repose, to think, move inward, bathe, cleanse, and rebirth out at the other side of the form. And we're excited that our form is one that was largely dictated by the site that it was given. That we had a general understanding of a form, originally conceived in bamboo, but that we were able to see what the site gave us, change the form, modulate, surrender, which is a large component of the work that we do, in that we don't want to be over top of all of it, and to allow for a form that meanders through the found context of the site. And maybe I'll turn it over to Tamotsu to talk about the concept of the title of the project.
Hi, this is the main concept we discussed for beginning time. We are living now on the digital world, so it's very hard to lost for reality, and then maybe we starting maybe enclosed somehow, then find out something from inside, and then pass through the out of the world. That's the main concept. Is called a Tainai-Meguri, which is in Japanese say warm journey inside of the journey. So that's the idea from the tunnel starting here, which is birth channel, to back to in the central area. We have an open space there. So we made the pond. This is a kind of shape with called a magatama, which is like a symbol of the fetus. Then maybe just people sit on a bench and then look out the little window. Well, that's the see the reality of the little bit outside in the forest, and then after set them back to the channel to go other side, and then so kind of reborn after that. So this is like mainly like a lot of Buddhist idea for taking meditation, and then just we follow kind of a idea for that. Okay.
And you know, as we begin to talk about how we construct the piece, there was an exciting element that we wanted to bring to the table, which is something, a narrative that we have utilized in past projects that we're working on, which is this idea that that the context offers materiality. And once we learned that that this site is vast, prolific in the amount of material that it will create, vegetative material that it will create, the notion of being able to take what is a clean and a debris removal process to become the DNA of our project was exciting. So this is really a bit of a forage effort, and so the transition and the pivot from bamboo to utilizing the materials here was exciting, and our team took kind of a divide and conquer approach to this, and we were able to hit the critical elements of the concept. You know, the canal, the amulet, the center component, and then the reimagining, the referencing of the digital grid, the other type of you know, the noise of the world. We originally wanted to represent through through a type of man-made gridding in the wall structure itself of the building, but once here and working within the constraints of the materials, three men working with support, we realized that perhaps we needed to transition to allow for the planting to take on some of the referencing to the digital arena.
Tainai-Meguri is more than just sightseeing. It is a Japanese spiritual practice that symbolized the facing yourself, and through darkness and being reborn yourself.
And the work that we are doing here is largely built out of a collaborative. Old friends that who have worked together for extended periods of time through our career, new relationships forming to continue these journeys. We at Measured, we're always looking for ways to have a project that as the concept is in alignment with the process and the way in which we work. So we were excited to be able to work on a project like this that allowed for a surrender, so that we looked for the contact site to provide critical information of what the form is to become, and that we worked to forge the materials of the site in order to generate the form. So utilizing waste materials from the cleanup effort in order to generate the shape is important, because these projects create a cleansing in the designer's mind as well, moving through it, and we were often told how to respond after weaving one element into the next. So we're always looking for that in our work, and it's highly symbolic of a transition from the typical work of an architecture firm, which is very exciting. You know, we will often our projects are hard-edged, just rigorous efforts, and to be able to do something that's so antithetical, where we are working in a highly organic form that is immersed and perhaps obscured as to what we have done from what nature has provided, is perhaps a departure from many of the efforts that you will see throughout the garden. So we're excited to have been part of that process. In regards to the week of work that we were up against, that we had wonderful weather during the construction of it, so we had these moments of reprieve. Something in some of us told us that we should get done early because the rains were coming. So the weaving effort is interesting because it has no stop. You have to create a series of containments for it. There was a moment where we made a strong decision to start to throw material away, and in order to move on to the next the phase of the effort of doing the planting. But perhaps you could speak further to the effort, the process during the week.
Yeah, and first of all, we did a second trip, like a first trip, like a week. We created the base, and then we checked the site, and then finally the second trip, and then we started to weaving branches. But what is the most wonderful things is we could create this forest and using the material from here, we used so many branches from here, and then finally, and I could create this piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's the the hope that we have for this piece is that those who go on this journey through this tunnel, that they have a bathing, that they have the ability to leave the world that they come from, leave the noise behind, and have a moment on the bench where they can reflect, reset, and carry on to see the remaining work.